Alrighty, so here's my Kodak Playtouch, and I've had this camera for a while, and the only problem I've really had with it is, one, the mic. It's not that good. Plus it's really noisy when you're handling the camera. Get a lot of noise, but anyway, this isn't really what this video is about. The main problem that I've had, that everybody seems to be having that has this camera, is the touch screen. When you try to, well, it worked that time, but when you try to touch, well, let's try just making a real quick video because I don't have any on here right now. Okay. Alright, so when you try to view your video, see, the touch screen is way off. Okay, let's try right on the button. Nothing. If I touch just above the button and to the right a bit. So what I'm going to do right now is go online, and well, actually I already went online. I found a firmware update. This one, if I can find it. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that on the camera, but my Kodak Playtouch came with Firmware 1.19. So what I'm going to do is update the firmware and see if that makes any difference. Alright, so I'm on the Kodak website, and all you have to do is go to downloads, and all I did was select the product that I have, and it's a digital video camera, Kodak Playtouch. And then up in the search bar, I just put firmware and search, and then scroll down, and there's two 1.1, wait a sec, that's not it, 1.19 firmware updates. This one's for anybody with a Mac, and then just below that is the one I need, and so you just click on that, scroll to the bottom, read the instructions if you need to, click download. I'm not going to do it because I already downloaded it, but you have to have a SD or SDHC memory card. Once you download it, extract the file to your desktop, and then load it onto the memory card, put it in your camera, and away you go. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so I'm back, and I had to switch computers because my desktop doesn't have a memory card reader, so I'm switched over to my netbook, and I don't have a screen cap on that, so I just have to make do. Let's see now, so we have to have our memory card in the computer, which I have. We have to make a new system folder. Let's see, what else do we have to do? I think that's probably it. And go to our downloads. And there's our thing. Double click. click run, unzip it to the desktop. Click OK. Alrighty, so I don't know if I'm doing this right because I've never done the firmware update before, so I'm just going to move that into that folder, and I'll leave it on the desktop just in case I didn't do it right. Oh yeah, right. I probably have to put it in that folder. Okay, so now we'll put it in the camera and just see what happens. So the upgrade's in progress. When I move the file from my desktop to the folder, I forgot to name the new folder System. So that's what I did wrong. Alrighty, so I successfully upgraded the firmware in this thing. So I didn't really notice much of a difference. There's no other menu options. It didn't seem to make any real difference. The only thing I did notice is that the touch screen works slightly better. Not much, but a little bit. I still have to touch a little on the other side of the play to get it to work.